can't be you, I can't free you, you can't free me, but we both can see you've a different face and I'm a different race, from a different place, but it's still the case that we should took risk saying hello and we should listen, just listen. Hello, oh, 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 oh. Hello, mahalo. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, mahalo. Hello, my name is Haikaa. I'm a singer, songwriter, and author, and I'm here today to talk about diversity. Now, diversity has been a major source of wealth in my life, both personal and professional. In my family, for example, there are people from 8 different nationalities, so different cultures and races, which makes our family interaction very rich. As an artist, I would say diversity has been my biggest muse. I have recorded one of my songs in more than 20 languages. I co-created a photography project with nonprofit organizations from all 7 continents, including Antarctica. And my most recent project is a diversity atlas which maps projects around the world that promote diversity. What I'm trying to say is that embracing diversity makes life incredibly rich. But oftentimes I notice people are not that interested, which is why the topic of our conversation today is diversity. What's in it for me? I like to use our emotions as the starting point of this conversation because, first of all, they're universal. So everyone can relate to a certain extent. And second, because emotions are the main ingredient of my work as an artist. So I've spent a great deal of time trying to access, experiment, and understand a little bit better our emotions. Here is a very simple illustration I've made, which I've called Circle of Peace, where peace simply means absence of fear. And it describes our emotions by dividing them into 2 categories. The gray circle represents those emotions which are characterized by the absence of peace. So apathy, guilt, fear, anger, pride. On the white circle are the emotions that may lead to peace. So things like courage, a sense of purpose, and unconditional love. I'm going to focus on pride and courage, which I often refer to as the transition phases. Now, pride is a very attractive emotion because coming from apathy, it's the first moment when we actually begin to feel something positive. When we go from feeling, like the worst of human beings, and we feel a sense of pride, undoubtedly it's an improvement. So we may feel proud of our looks, of our material possessions, of our race, of our religion, even our sports team. The problem is that all this pride depends on factors that are external and thus uncontrollable. We sense this vulnerability, and the tendency is for us to develop a defensive and an aggressive behavior. Not surprisingly, pride also comes with a profound sense of denial. This is why I refer to this phase as the birthplace of discrimination, intolerance, religious extremism, and all forms of prejudice, really. Here, it's not enough to be heterosexual. I have to hate homosexuals. It's not enough to have my religion. I have to exterminate followers of other religions. It won't even suffice to root for my sports team. I have to hate our opponents. So it's clear that the idea of love here means to belong to a circle and hate everything that's outside of it. A simple opinion that is against mine is seen as a personal attack, as a declaration of war. In other words, life is a living hell. With courage, it's different. It's different because we leave denial behind. And we begin to see a little bit further. We begin to recognize what's not working. To recognize what is it that I'm doing that's not working. To recognize what can't be changed. To recognize others. This new perception that courage gives us helps us to break the cycle of fear. Now, what has that got to do with diversity? In my opinion, everything. Many situations in life serve as an invitation for a change in perspective. When we embrace diversity, we begin to see many more options, and this helps us to make this crucial transition from pride to courage. This is when we realize that we don't have to stand in opposition to others in order to define and be who we are. And that's why diversity has something very important for you, for me, and for us. Because in it lies our ability not to homogenize thinking, but precisely to recognize our differences, to establish dialogue and grow with it, and ultimately to recognize that each and every one of us is a unique part of this work of art called humanity. I think that's really inspiring. To end our conversation, I'm going to play a song called Work of Art that has been inspired by all of this. Thank you. I am a work of art, my ideals are real. I deserve to be seen, that is why I believe I am a work of art. And I know very well my original self is like nobody else. What do I see in the mirror? I see even clearer. So many wonderful colors like no other. I am a work of art, my original self. I deserve to be seen, imitation is hell. I am a work of art, and I know very well my original self is like nobody else. I am a work